Hello everyone, nice to see you again. Today I will show you guys how to make spring rolls. So we've got two kinds of spring rolls today. One is with the meat, the other one is vegetarian. Yeah, I've got a pork fillet here, so I will cut it with slice. Okay, we've got our shredded pork ready, so we have to give them a little bit flavor, marinate that. So we've got 1 teaspoon of the salt, 1 teaspoon of the sugars, 1 teaspoon of the Shaoxing wine, which is a traditional Chinese cooking wines. So, and we've got 1 teaspoon of the cornstarch. The other salt, we will leave it for the radish. And we've got a little bit pepper, just touch with that, that's it. Okay, so just mix them together. And we put the cornstarch in. Okay, we leave them for 10 to 15 minutes. So we've got 600 grams of the Chinese radish. So we use them mixed with the pork and a little bit spring onions to do a kind of the spring rolls. So now we have to make them like slice. And we have to be very careful about our fingers, so I use a little bit 1 fork to help me to finish the last part. So the very little one, so we don't need to waste that. So we use our knife to cut them. So for the radish, they've got too much water in there, so we give a little bit touch of salt, 2 of them, to mix that. While the radish was touched with the salt, so the radish's water will come out a little bit, so that's easy for us to do the spring rolls. We give them a mix and leave it for 5 minutes. The water will come out. Okay, while the other ones are being marinated, so I'll prepare the second one, the vegetarian spring rolls. So we've got 1 carrot here, make it slice first. Same, so we use a fork to finish the rest. At the end, so we use a knife to cut them like slice. Also, we'll put cabbage mixed with the vegetarian one. Cut it with slice. For the vegetarian spring rolls, we've got the 3 ingredients in there. So carrots, cabbage, peas. Then later on, we were starting to stir fry them. Okay, so after 15 minutes, see the radish, the waters comes out. So we have to take this water, throw this water away. Yep, let them a little bit dried. So we will move to the next stage. Now we will have to stir fry all the ingredients together. That's the vegetarian one, and that's the traditional pork with radish. And I've got some of the diced spring onions here, so just for a little bit decorations. Okay, now we just stir fry all the ingredients together. Pork, radish, and a bit of diced spring onions. We've got 2 tablespoons of the sugars and 1 tablespoon of the salt, because when we marinate the pork, it's already got a salt in there, and when we just marinate the radish, they've got a salt too. So we put just a little bit, but if you don't like that, don't put salt, it's still got the flavors. Now we have to stir fry them together. Here we've got the 2 tablespoons of the olive oil. Then we put the radish in. So we put the salt, sugars in, mix them together. Then we put a little bit peppers in. That's it. And I've got some cornstarch, so I'll mix a little bit of water. So we will put them in the whisk as well. Okay, that's for the traditional spring roll stuffings. So after cooking, so we have to let them cooling down, probably half an hour, before we wrap it into the spring rolls. Then we put the cabbage in first. Then we put the carrots and peas in there. Go with 2 teaspoons of the salt, 2 teaspoons of the sugars. Finally touch with some of the black pepper. Then we've got a cornstarch mixed with water. Put them in as well. Okay, so that's our vegetarian spring roll stuffing. So still let them cooling down for an hour or an hour and a half. I'll see you later when I wrap them. Alright guys, let's make the spring rolls. So we're starting with the vegetarian one first. So make sure you have to tie them up a little bit, so make a little bit longer. Roll them twice, fold each side to the middle, and your fingers is going to be keeping here. So for the finish, before we finish, so we've got some plant flowers mixed with water. So we use our fingers, put on a little bit in here, so which is easy to fold. Yep. Do another one. And we change it to another one in the middle. That's our spring rolls. Alright guys, the spring rolls are ready. So we will put it in the deep fryer for 2 to 3 minutes. Alright guys, all our spring rolls are ready. So if you like my channel, please subscribe and give me a like. And any questions, just leave me a short message at the bottoms and I will reply you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye.